Hey, what's up, YouTube? What's up, guys? Courtney, Sunday morning, beautiful day out here. I'm about to go to the gym, give me a nice workout on because I'm working on myself. Went to the doctor about a month ago, and I'm like, you know what, man, I got to get serious about my health. I'm trying to figure it out on my own. Watching YouTube videos and just so many opinions and people saying do this, people saying do that. Let me make the investment and see a doctor. And that's what I did, guys, and just learned so much about my own body. Got my blood drawn. A lot of good things, a lot of good health. No diabetes, no high cholesterol. Just got to get the weight down. Now, I did have high blood pressure, but that's coming down as I am losing the pounds. So far about 11 pounds. Is all in almost a month. I don't want to lose it too fast. But one thing about me and myself that my doctor told me is like you carry a lot of muscle mass, so you don't want to. It's no need for you to lift heavy weights to gain muscle because you already have enough muscle. You just got to get rid of the fat. So that's what I'm working on, guys. So I'm about to go. Got this nice workout routine that I love doing. Jump rope. I used to box when I was a teenager, in my early 20s. I was inspired by Mike Tyson. So I boxed for like 3 years. Never went never competed, just in the gym. So that's how I learned how to jump rope. So I love jump roping. Also love doing kettlebell swings. So I turned that into a what do they call it? Almost like a HIIT cardio, interval training. So you do you do your workout for 1 minute, rest for 30 seconds, 1 minute, and it works, guys. It definitely works. So anyway, guys, I hope you're having a great day. As you guys can see, I changed the name of the channel from Truman Steamers to Courtney Lee because there's a lot of things like this. I want to be more personable with my channel and also keep the cleaning videos because I know you guys love the cleaning videos, but I also want to become more educational with the videos, doing educational tips, advice, and also just sharing my personal life with you guys. I didn't know I can change it. I've been wanting to change it for almost a year, but I realized you can't change it till you get so many subscribers. Because I'm like, I follow people on YouTube all the time. Like, well, how they're changing their names and I can't change mine. So I changed it last night. So just to let you guys know, the name of the channel now is Courtney Lee, and not Truman Steamers. But to answer the question, I get this question all the time. Courtney, since your name is Courtney Lee, how did you come up with Truman Steamers? And I tell people, man, actually I had a customer yesterday ask me this question. How did you come up with Truman? Where did Truman come from? Truman, who is Truman? So I'm gonna tell you who Truman is, and I didn't even know who Truman was until someone told me. So anyway, 12 years ago when I decided to start this company, I definitely didn't want to name it after me, Lee. My last name is Lee, guys. L-E-E, Lee. Just Lee. Just blah. Just Lee. No flavor to it. Just Lee. It's Lee. Anyway, so sitting on my bed, writing down a whole bunch of names, coming up with a whole bunch of names, and I came up with Truman, Trueman. And I like the way it sound, but I didn't like the way it looked, like true man. It almost looked like someone who was trying to prove a point. Someone who, just like trying to be like a superhero. And I didn't want that. I didn't like the way it looked, but I like the way it sound. And guys, I tell you, man, this world is a mysterious place. Just something out of nowhere just came to my head and just told me to drop the E. And I dropped the E. And I put it together, and at first I kept saying true man. I said, no, it's together now. The E is gone, and it's one word now. So I kept saying, and I finally said Truman, and it went from true man to Truman. And I said, I like that, Truman. And that's where it came from, guys. And that was it, 12 years ago. Sitting on my bed, came up with that name. And I'm gonna tell you what's funny about it. When I first started my business, there was like, I mean, there was Google, there was of course the World Wide Web, but there was, you know, like most companies were still kind of between online and you know, offline marketing. And I was one of those companies. I was strictly offline marketing, you know, the Val packs, the coupons in the mails, the door hangers, you know, things like that. So when I first started my company, it was Truman Services, not Truman Steamers, Truman Services. And I was Truman Services for almost like 4 or 5 years. So when I decided that, you know, it's time to get online, because now a lot of people are starting to get online and find things and research things. So I said, I need to get online. But when I got online and I Googled Truman Services, there was already 2 Truman Services out there. And I said, well, I don't want to, you know, put myself out there and, you know, mix my company up with theirs, or maybe have to, you know, get in trouble with some legal issues because I named my company after their company. So I had to change it. So what I did, I took the steamers. People ask me this all the time too, like, why do you have the 2 E's? That's not how you spell steamers. Like, no, duh. But people know what it means. So, and again, I'm not the first company to put the 2 E's in steamers. Stanley Steamer does it, you know, but it's Stanley Steamer, not steamers. So what I did, I basically took that same word from Stanley Steamer with the 2 E's, and I just put an S at the end, Truman Steamers, and that's where it came from. And I've been Truman Steamers for almost the last 7 years. So that's where it came from, guys. And you know, my thing is this. I eventually want to franchise the name as, you know, the business and, you know, the presence of the company moves into the right direction. You know, you just never know. And I definitely didn't want the business to be personally tied to me, you know. You know, who knows? Someone say, hey, Courtney, I want to buy into the company. I want to buy you out. You know, you just don't never know it. I just didn't want the company to be tied to me, to my name. So, you know, and I think that's a blessing. And it's not to knock anybody who names their company after themselves, because shit, people do it all the time, you know. I was in New York 3 weeks ago. Guess where I passed? Trump Towers. So, you know, my thing is this, guys, is I just wanna you know, I'm going to keep the channel cleaner related, but also, you know, get a little personal sometimes, and, you know, do some more live videos, asking questions, and you know, educational tips about the cleaning business, you know, that I love so much. And also too, man, just let you guys get to know me a little bit more. So like I said, man, I'm about to go into this gym, get me a nice workout, get my headphones put on, get some nice music going, and then I'm gonna go put some meat on the grill and enjoy this Sunday, get ready for next week. So this is the middle of August. Actually, next weekend, man, I gotta take a class. There's a guy here named Thomas. He's a big time, you know, instructor in the carpet cleaning business. So Kevin actually need next Saturday off, and I had 2 jobs on the books for next Saturday. So I'm like, I gotta see, can I rearrange these jobs? If not, I might have to miss the class, but I really want to take this class next Saturday and Sunday. And then after that, we got Labor Day weekend, which I will be going, me and my family will be going to Florida. Pensacola, we're going to Pensacola this time. Usually we go between Panama City and Destin, but that whole little strip, that whole little panhandle, I just love it. But we're going to go check out Pensacola. So any of you guys who have been in Pensacola, you know, tell me if you liked it or not, but we will be there. And the holidays, man, next thing you know, is September. Maybe did October. Next thing you know, man, we've been in that holiday rush. And then January slows down. And then next thing you know, February, the end of February, spring cleaning, be right back up again. So, but anyway, YouTube, thanks again for watching. Courtney Lee with Truman Steamers. I'll see you in the next one.